back to my vlog and back to my office. I missed vlogging last week, but I knew that I was going to be preparing for a class today, so been kind of thinking ahead, like, I think I'm going to do my next vlog getting ready to teach a class. So I have a huge class tonight. For me, usually I teach around like 10 to 20 people, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more, but tonight's 28, so good size class. I'm really excited. I will be using my loud speaking voice, and it's going to be lots of fun. So I thought I could just take you through the steps of preparing for a class. Some of them are super simple, and then some of them are much more creative. So I got started with a few things already. Last night I made my little packets, just of tracing paper, and then we have guides that will go on top of this that I will show you later on at the class. And then I showed you already, I did our little ink pots. We love using this ink for practice. I always say the consistency of it is consistent, which sounds corny, but it's just nice to be able to dip in an ink and go rather than having to mix it with water or any other solution. So got all my ink pots ready. And then now is when we get into the creative part. So we love themes at Sip and Script. I should mention Sip and Script is who I teach classes with, and they've been around for 10 years, 9, 11, maybe 11, a long time. And it was started by two calligraphers, incredible gals, and they started teaching classes in Boston. And then when they were ready to expand outside of Boston, I started teaching all over the South Shore and Cape. So, and I'm located in Massachusetts. So it's been so fun, and I've been teaching for, I think, 8 or 9 years. I'm going to check on those dates next time I come back. But anyways, now to the creative part of the classes. So we love themes, and that's part of like the planning of each individual class to make it unique. So right now we're leading up to Easter, and I have these wicked cute little Easter napkins with a bunny on them. So I'm going to be pulling inspiration from here to match the other elements of our little place setting. So there's all kinds of supplies that you get when you come to our classes. So I just showed you the ink, the paper. We have pen holders everyone gets. I think I have one right here. Everyone gets a basic pen holder. And then everyone gets nibs, which are the tips of your pen, and the nibs come in a fun little envelope. So I like to bring in as much color as I can, and so I'm going to be using yellow envelopes today. There's a little pop of yellow in here, so I thought that'd be cute. And then we like to write nibs on all the envelopes. So I'm going to do that. I was thinking it would be fun, since this bunny is gray, to bring in some gray or possibly silver ink for calligraphy. So I may mix my own ink, or I may just use simple black. I'm not sure yet. And then what else? Oh, place cards. So this is another super fun part of our class. We always try to do something different with our place cards. So when you show up to a Sip and Script workshop, your name will be calligraphed on something, usually cute, beautiful, or fun, or whatever goes with the theme of the class. So I created these place cards last week for another similar vibe leading up to Easter, and everyone was obsessed with them when they walked in. So I feel like I have to do it again for this class tonight. So I'm going to be making these little carrots, and they came out so cute last time, so I figured that was also kind of the reason why I figured it'd be fun to vlog this, because they're just such a nice touch to a tablescape or to our workshops, or just like, I feel like they're a good example of trying to think of something different, but that's not like over the top or like too crazy to create. So I'm going to be making a bunch of these. And then everything else is just all about like kind of packing it up to transport it to class. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let's go. Okay, so I have this silver gouache, and gouache is what a lot of calligraphers use to mix their own inks. So I'm just gonna see if I can mix up some ink here with just water and see how that looks on our yellow envelopes. Although, now I'm remembering this has gold. So do I want to do silver? Yeah, I'll do white calligraphy on the carrots and the silver on the place cards. I like mixed metals anyway, so I don't know why I was thinking about that. That might have been too much water. We'll see. That's softer than black. I actually kind of love that. One down, 27 to go. And for the sake of this vlog, I'm going to write nibs a bunch of different ways, just because I feel like that's a fun part for you to watch and to see that, like, to make it look handwritten even more. It's fun to like mix up the way that you write each letter. Okay, so I'm on the floor with my Cricut now, and I'm gonna start making the place cards. So I think I made these carrot place cards a year ago or a couple years ago. So I had already found the vector for the shape of the carrot, and just opened that up in the Cricut design space again, laid it out in a way that made sense to print as many as I can per sheet. So we're gonna go ahead and cut the shape of the carrot on the Cricut. Okay, we got our carrots. And I just checked the envelopes for the nibs are still a little bit wet, so I'm gonna, instead of doing the calligraphy first, I'm going to apply these eyelets. And I just looked up what this tool was called because I honestly had no idea. It's called a crocodile. So this is what you use to get these eyelets onto paper. I think you can also put them on like other materials too. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so we got all our carrots. Like I said earlier, we're gonna do white ink. This is Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White, and I've watered it down a little bit. So I'm gonna use an extra carrot as my scratch page, and let's do some more calligraphy. Next step in assembling my carrot place cards is to add the raffia, but I also have to take a Zoom call, so I'm gonna do that at the same time. Okay, so I'm ready to pack up my car for my class. I forgot to mention earlier that I did put together some quick bud vases. Didn't want to spend too much time on these because I did not grow these flowers and they're very basic. I do find that the carnations are a sweet pop of color, even though they're not necessarily my favorite flower, especially when I'm not sourcing locally. So they do the trick. They'll be pretty on the tables and add a pop of color. I also am a freak and I like to match something in my outfit to the class as well. So hi, I'm back at my desk and unfortunately I wasn't able to record more of my class from the other night. So I'll have to do that in another vlog with another theme and fun place cards and stuff. But just had some technical difficulties that I will never let happen again. But I'm going to do one more little project for this vlog that I thought I've been wanting to do for a while and thought it would be fun. So I'm going to do a little bit more watercolor. And I have this super cute Italian watercolor paper. And I'm going to make a flower bucket list. So it's basically just going to be all things that I want to do with flowers this season. Like I obviously love arranging them, harvesting and growing, but also love to photograph and other fun creative projects. Eat, grow edible flowers and do fun things with them that way. Just trying to get the sticky thing off of this. But I have a whole list of ideas I want to make into a pretty little bucket list. So thought that would be a fun thing to add to this vlog and then start doing all these things in future vlogs. I'm going to use the same palettes that I had out from the last little painting I did. Got some water. Just going to start getting water on the colors I know I'm going to use. So that became a little more abstract than I was originally intending, but that's okay. I think it's still really fun. It's just still really wet, so I'm gonna let it dry and then come back and see if I want to add anything, and then I will add in my pretty writing with all the things I want to do. Time to wrap up this vlog. I hope you had fun checking out a little bit of my class prep, and I will definitely do another one of those soon. I have 5 classes scheduled in May, so we'll find some fun ideas to create for those. And then my little flower bucket list. I've been wanting to create something like that for so long, and every year I want to do so many things with flowers and end up just putting so much of my time into arranging them for the farm stand. So that's my way of hopefully doing way more fun things with the flowers, in the flowers, anything and everything. So thank you again for checking this out. I would love to bring you along for some farm updates. We have a ton of seedling trays started, so I think my next vlog will probably be in the greenhouse starting some more seeds, or at least soon. So thank you again. I will be back, and if you feel inspired to like and subscribe and leave a comment, tell me what your favorite spring activity is. It's no secret that mine is definitely everything to do with flowers. Aside from that though, I do love a good hammock nap. All right, I will see you again soon.